Guys, Ken here.
Darcy here.
And we're behind the haunts.
And if you're watching this, we have finished season 3 of Behind the Haunts. We've gone through, I think, 8 or 9 haunts now, and we're going to bring to you today the top 3.
Top 3 of this year. It's kind of it's a gloomy day in LA. It's raining really hard. We're in the car, and it's kind of a perfect time to make the top 3.
Yeah. So some ground rules as always. None of the haunts we went to were bad. We love all the haunts we went to.
Yes.
These are just the top 3, and we're going to list them off in alphabetical order, so this isn't a ranking of any type. Before we get into the top 3, really quick, I just want to say that big thank you to our viewers. This was the most successful season of Behind the Haunts that we've had so far. We had the most amount of views in October of any October that we've had. Additionally, we had the most amount of watch time, which is really important for our channel from our side of things, in any October ever. So thank you guys for making Behind the Haunts season 3 the most popular season yet.
All right.
Drum roll.
What are we turning on?
Last night.
Huh?
Last night. Drum roll.
17th door.
Okay.
Now,
in case you couldn't hear him, 17th door.
17th door. Fuck me sideways. 17th door. If you guys watched the video, and I hope you did, it is the most intense haunt we've ever done in our lives.
And probably the most intense haunt we will do for a long time.
A very long time. Unless we decide to up it and McCamey Manor it or something, but came in contact with electricity, water, claustrophobia, falling. Things where a waiver is required. We signed many waivers in the past where it wasn't required at all. They just did it to have that little scare factor. This one was 100% required.
Yeah. So the thing that really makes this go into the top 3, why we liked it so much, is the intensity.
Yeah.
And really playing on your fears, right? Because in most haunted houses, there's really one type of scare that you get, and it's a jump scare. Here you're getting your actual fears taken into account.
Yeah. When you're in a very intense haunt when the jump scare is you're excited for it because you're ooh, a calm moment.
Yeah, right.
And that was right? Something would jump out at us. We're oh yeah, oh no, and then we see the next thing.
Yeah, we're
oh. We're oh yeah. So that house is, when the number one thing in a haunted house is the least scariest thing for you when you're in that. Right? It's just,
yeah, it's
17th
different.
door stepped it up. Definitely in the top 3. And I'll say this from my own opinion, top 3 all time.
Wow, that's a
intensity, everything.
It's a big claim for Mr. Grand here. Let us know in the comment section if you agree.
I'm gonna say actually top 2, and even first. And I'm not just saying that. I mean, obviously with all the intensity and everything, it'll be kind of. If a haunted house out there can make me have anxiety for the whole week prior, then maybe it'll top it. But.
That's crazy.
So that's 17th door, guys. You made the top 3.
All right. So the second house on our list is going to be Dead City Haunted House. This is in Utah, and man, what a miracle. If you watched the video, we weren't supposed to go here. There's some last minute changes in our plans, and we had never had a haunt where the scares were just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, non-stop scares. Non-stop. But yeah, once like Darcy said, I wish we were filming a vlog series, because you would see the amount of stuff we went through, amount of cancellations we went through, and this was one of the last second haunts. Literally planned it the day of and showed up, and they let us through, and we're oh, okay, we're very glad we came to this haunt. Yeah, like Darcy said, literally boom, 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 boom. I fell down twice. Darcy got pulled into a wall. It was all this crazy stuff.
So if you guys could tell, in order to get into the top 3 nowadays, you got to be effing intense.
Yeah.
2 of these haunts in the top 3 touched you, and you had to sign waivers for.
Yeah.
So that's something we're really getting into here, I think. But the thing that I liked about here was some of their design was almost like Disney level design. Yeah, I just recently went on my honeymoon, and then I came to Dead City, and I'm like, whoa, I felt like I was in Disney World
Yeah.
at certain times.
Yeah, all their animatronics were designed by the owner as well. So
Yeah.
Disney style from an owner of a haunted house in Utah. It's pretty crazy. And if you guys watched the video on the walkthrough, you could see the amount of detail they put into every room. So much detail that they actually bought out that warehouse, and they had a kitchen in there, and they just rusted out all the equipment and they kept it. So it's actually real equipment. Yeah, non-stop freaking scares. I would say that's the Blumhouse of haunted houses, right?
Yeah,
It was
right.
like jump scare, and then so it was very well done, and it was a very good length. It was about 45 minutes plus.
Yeah, it
that's
was
like perfect, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to go to a haunted house, pay $30 for 15 minutes, right?
Right.
You want to go for a good experience. And that's what they gave you. So it was amazing. Everyone was nice there as well, very welcoming. So Dead City Haunted House.
Yeah, the last thing I want to say about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
The last thing I want to say about Dead City is when we were planning this season, we knew we were going to do Chicago, we knew we were going to do LA because that's where we're based out of, and then we said, well, why don't we meet in the middle? And that was Ken's idea, and he's like, Utah's roughly in the middle. We didn't know anything about Utah haunted houses, but Dead City was so good that Ken and I just want to go to more Utah house. It like set the bar so high.
Yeah, I totally agree. Dead City is the reason I'm going to go back for more haunted houses out there and go back to Dead City.
Yeah, so I think that's a big compliment to you guys. You guys
Yeah.
really made us excited about Utah.
Not every house will make me drive 9 hours.
Yeah. So
So congratulations, guys. All right, for the third. Terrified Forest, what?
Terrified Forest, you guys have made the top 3. Congratulations.
Yes. Do you want to start?
Yeah,
with this
I'll
one?
start this one. This was one of the earlier hunts we did in the season, and when we were planning it, we realized we had to drive 5 hours to get there, and then 5 hours back. And so we're like, man, we're gonna drive 10 hours, and we're driving there, and it starts pouring, and the forecast is like thunderstorms, and we're like, it's an outdoor haunt in a terrified forest. It's in a forest. So we're like, oh, you know.
The previous night we went to another haunt, or the previous 2 nights, like we were all outdoor haunts and they're all raining. So we were driving there. We're like, I hope that nothing gets ruined. But thank God we showed up. It wasn't raining anymore. Okay. We showed up. We got to meet Marie. She got someone to give us a tour, and I would say that was probably that is the longest outdoor hunt we've ever done.
Yeah.
And the amount of detail and the amount of things they put into that haunt was really cool. A lot
Yeah.
of things we haven't seen. You fell almost into a hole.
Yep, and I think one of the things that I really want to highlight, and if you've seen the video, it's no surprise, it's just the accommodation that we got from them was unparalleled. And for people traveling a long way, and this is like a big hobby of ours, to just be like welcomed into this family of actors and actresses, and they just wanted to talk with us and hang with us, and we thought that was so cool.
Yeah, we're friends with them now.
Yeah, on like video games.
Yeah,
and
and so that's the only haunt where we really talk. I mean, there's a few owners out there and managers that we still keep in contact with on a weekly basis, but these are the first like actors we actually kept like talking to, and we had a whole conversation. Usually, right after we do a walkthrough, we go and eat, and then we come back. This was the first time we didn't because we were so engaged with conversation. We actually just stayed the whole time. So that was pretty amazing. Really nice. Everyone was really accommodating. And then we went through the haunt itself, and it was really well done. Right, that mine shaft.
Yeah, that mine shaft room was so scary, and the actors did a really good job about not breaking character.
I totally forgot about that.
Even when we were just kind of like chilling after the haunt with like Marie and the owners, and we're just kind of like chilling there, and then the actors are just like, there was a mute girl. She refused to talk, even though we were like not in the haunt or anything. She wouldn't talk to us because she stayed in character, and that is just so cool.
And another girl kept like this creepy voice, even having a normal conversation.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta go back tonight. We're like, yeah. She's like, oh, cool. So we're like, I think me and Darcy kept thinking like, are you gonna break? Are you gonna break? Like, we're waiting for you to break. And
Yeah.
broke.
So it was just a great time. So congratulations, Terrified Forest, for making the top 3.
All right, guys, that's season 3.
So we got some things that are going to be going on here. Ken's like, wait, what? We have things? I saw your face. I was like, we have some things. You're like,
Oh, so yeah, like what?
I'm currently still in Los Angeles as we're filming this. I'm going to be flying out tonight. We're going to be getting back to some of the Minecraft videos, I think. I saw there were a couple comments on the latest one, and people are like, hey, where's the next Minecraft video?
Sorry, we got stopped on that with the season.
Yeah, we've been so busy. So we'll be going back to that. We really liked the podcast that we did with Madison back in August. And we have a couple people who we want to have on in the next couple months, so I think we're going to try to get back to doing the podcast as well. Ken and I also have some ideas for some more funny videos that are haunted house related. And so I think that's what we have going on until, foreseeable till Transworld probably.
Yeah. And for next year, guys, I mean, for those of you watching, if you're not from Chicago, Wisconsin, Indiana, or even if you are, give us a state we want to go to. I think next year we're going to pick a random state. Again, another state to go to. I mean, we did California, we did Nevada, we did Utah. We pretty much wiped Illinois. We did a majority of Wisconsin. We did a lot in Indiana. We did one in Michigan.
Yeah,
but we're looking to travel and do some crazy haunts. If you guys know there is like a 17th door level haunted house somewhere, maybe we'll go and fly and go do it.
But we have a lot of exciting things going on in the next couple months, and then we really want to try to get to Transworld this year, and then start planning season 4. And I think we have some bigger, like very big haunts that we're thinking about doing.
So congratulations to the top 3. If you weren't in the top 3, every house we did this year was amazing. So thank you to everybody.
Yeah, it was a great season.
It was a really good season.
So, if you liked this video, or any video that you've seen on YouTube, not even from us, like this video.
Because if you don't, that means you hate YouTube. And if YouTube sees that, they're going to delete your account. No.
Like, share, subscribe. You guys know this.
Please. It means a lot to us, guys. We'll see you guys in the next one. See you, Wendy's. Purdue.